Hello, Barbara here, and today I want to talk to you about the power of consistency. Now, one thing that I see a lot of is when business owners fall into this pattern or this loop or this Groundhog Day kind of scenario of starting things and stopping them and starting them and stopping them and starting and stopping and not being consistent in terms of their communication. And I see this in all sorts of different areas of business, but I'm going to pick on communication as being the main one that we'll talk about today. So you might have this great idea that you want to do a Facebook Live every single day. So you do it for maybe a couple of days, or you do it for a week, and then something happens and you miss a few. And so you think, oh, I can't pick it up now, I'll wait till the next month. And if you're not careful, a few months is gone and you haven't done it, and you think, oh, if only I'd have done that. If only I'd have got that, under my belt, I'd have achieved so much. And it could be that you want to send newsletters out to your audience, and you decide that every Thursday is going to be newsletter day. And again, you do it for a few weeks, and then you fall off the wagon, and before you know it, a few weeks have gone and you've not done it. Or it could be posting regular on social media, or it could be emailing potential customers, or it could be organising speaking gigs, or being more visible, or being people's podcasts, or whatever it might be. You know that it's going to add value to your business. You know that it's going to actually benefit you. But instead of being consistent, you do it for a little while, and then you fall off the habit, and it falls by the wayside. Does this sound like something you do? Does it resonate with you? Because if so, you are not alone. This is so very common. But the thing is that there is real magic in consistency, because it's like having that snowball effect. It might be tough to start with, but it starts to gather momentum. And when you gather that momentum, all of a sudden, opportunities come your way, or people start to notice you, or people start to remember your message, or people start to associate with you with your brand and your message, and they start to expect you showing up. And that's when you start to get the results that you're looking for. And if you look at anybody that is successful, that is in your field, or that you might follow, chances are they have been consistent in terms of their messaging. So they keep showing up. They decide what it is that's going to give them value in terms of the benefit to their business and to their customers, whatever that might be for you. And then they keep doing it consistently. They keep showing up. Now, if this is a challenge for you, I've got 3 tips, because I know firsthand how difficult this can be, especially when there's all sorts of other things that you want to do. Oh, you might get bored, or you might not get the results fast enough, or you might think nobody's watching, and you might get disheartened by the page views, or the post views, or the traffic that you get into your website, or the comments that you're getting on your blog, or all of those things. You think, what is the point? Because no one's watching, or nobody's paying attention, or I'm just speaking into the void. But the thing is, somebody's always watching. And more to the point, the work that you're doing right at the very beginning in terms of setting up that habit is so important, because that's the work that will actually gather momentum later down the line, when people are watching and when people are showing up to see what you've got to say. So my top tips for you, if this is a challenge, is number 1, decide what it is that you want to be consistent in. So just pick one thing. Again, one of the problems that I see so many business owners experiencing is that they want to do all the things. So they want to do a live, and then a post, and then do Instagram stories, and they're over here and then they're over there, and it's harder to build up a habit when you're just wanting to do all the things. So first of all, just pick one thing that you're going to get under your belt first. So whether that's sending a newsletter out each week, or whether that's having a podcast and publishing a podcast, or whether that's sending out a blog post, or whatever it is for you, decide what your one thing is that you are going to focus on. Number 2 is decide how you want it to add value. So what is the benefit of doing that every single week? What results do you want from it? What are you expecting? How do you want people to see you showing up? So put some meat on the bones here in terms of what does it look like for you? Why do you want to do this one thing? And number 3 is create a system for you to put that out into the world every week. So on a Thursday, put it into your calendar, or whatever day of the week it's going to be for you, put it into your calendar that this is your day for doing that thing. This is your day for posting it, and hold yourself accountable for this and make it into a habit that you do it every single week. Now, a bonus tip for you here is to batch your content. It's so much easier when you're not having to create it every single week. So if you, for example, if you're sending your newsletter out on a Thursday and all of a sudden you get to Wednesday evening, you go, oh, I haven't done it. And you're there trying to do it at 12 o'clock at night. Or worse still, you think, oh, it doesn't matter. I'll miss a week. I'll just miss a week. So spend some time batching your content and creating it all in one go. It's so much easier to get yourself in the groove and just create 3 months worth of content all in one sitting, and then all you have to do is pick it up and drop it into place when that time comes. So I hope this has been useful for you. I'd love to know in the comments where you fall down in terms of your consistency, what tips you've got to help other people out in terms of their consistency, and what's really worked for you. And I will see you next time. See you later. Bye.